I never seen this kind of game. Yeah, it's at least in pro games. Okay, so Iyama Yuta played cross opening. Then okay, just approach and corner enclosure. Iyama took 3-3 right away. Then here, okay, white got extension and black just Atari, then descend right away. And here, Shin Minjun just played on top, tried to attack this group, and Iyama Yuta push it up. So here, if Shin Minjun didn't like that black pushes at N4, he could consider this one. Just reduce all moyo. That's it. But Shin Minjun didn't care, the moyo game. And then when he pushed it up, white just hane and extend. And hane, because normally white hanes here because there is weakness for black too. Cut, then black shoot, atari, and jump out. But right now, it is fightable for black. But anyway, there's some aji. And if white stone is here, the cutting is big problem for black. And that's why white hane of 2 stones, and black cut first, and white just protect it. Because on the right side, if white doesn't respond, black will extend and push and push. So white group is not strong. And so that's why white played here. And then here, Iyama atari and push once and push again. And of course, normally pushing from behind is bad move because you give your opponents some more territories. But this one, black has really wide side. So right now, this is just an even game. And then here, okay, white extended, and then white hane. So here, white can just invade on the bottom side. Because hane of 5 stones are not really painful. Not really painful. You can tenuki. Even if black hanes, you can just capture. But hane of 4 stones, right now it is sente. Because black hanes, you need to atari, you need to escape like that. But now your corner white group is weak. So that's why Shin Minjun extended 5 times. Then hane, but white can tenuki here. And tenuki here, and if black approaches, wait. No, where is it? Black approaches here. You can just attach and extend once and attach. If black hanes outside, you can cut and just atari. Just set it inside. Or if black hanes outside, you just bump. Normally this is bad exchange, but right now, white has to make space inside. So black cut. So just exchange and you just push. So you can make sente exchanges here anytime, so they are alive. So you can consider this move if you don't like moyo and if you are afraid of moyo. But Shin Minjun just hane and Iyama Yuta just cut. Here, black can consider something play here or here. This is very difficult for both. But anyway, you cut here. This is also playable. Then push, atari, extend, and go out, and now. So white thinks, oh, I have Miai, or A or B. I can capture corner, the corner is pretty big, or I can go out. But this is totally okay for both. But here, Iyama had to play just to leave in the corner, and white turn, then cut, atari, just capture, and then black should make big territory on the bottom. So this kind of game is very difficult for both. And white may invade or try to invade, and finally just white makes some center outside and they both make just a big territory. It is just totally Moyo game. And so 2 days ago when we see this game up to here, and everybody said, what? Is it really pro game? It feels like a push and Atari pushing from behind, and it's just, they played only 2 lines, almost all, from the end to end. So it was very unusual moment to see this kind of game. And okay, here, Iyama attached here, it was really bit strange move. No reason he attached here, and then he got this vital point. This is the vital point. The idea is if black blocks, hane, and then push, black doesn't have 2 eyes. So here, Iyama finally just descend, and white connected, and Iyama jumped, black jumped, and connected on top, and the white just split black 2 groups. So this exchange was really big for white, because he lost corner. And actual game, white turned once, then when black extend, and white got tenuki. So before, without the 1 stone, white had to, let's say here, even now, black had to just hane and atari, and just leave in the corner. Then when white turn, you can still hane, or you can just extend, but you will get sente. You can play first on the bottom. But when white stone is already at M16, now even if you play net, white will just hane. So this is our king. So this is the actual game. And right now, white is leading just a little bit, like 60%. It's kind of even still. 6%, 65%. Then white jumped in. And black pincer and attach. And here white can just save. If white attaches and black extend and just hane and tiger's mouse, if black attaches, just attach under and just make eye. Make eye 1 eye and 2nd eye in the middle. Or if black hanes, but this is bad move for black now. Bad. Because white can hane under. You can capture 1 stone, but white can capture black 1 stone, then white can make eye space a lot easily. Easier than before. Oh yeah, this is just, maybe this is just normal move. Many people would think like that, would play this variation. But Shin Minjun played here. Okay, suddenly you decided just to give up the bottom and making some points on the top. Because if he plays here, maybe we can expect white leads over the bottom and the black maybe make something on the side, on the right side. But he changed his mind, so he played here. And then black just played this one, and white even played here. It was very surprising move. Still white attaches, and white can try to make leave inside. Try to make leave. If black makes, if black attaches, maybe play core. White has many local core threats, so it should be fine. And then anyway, Shin Minjun played this one. This large knight move, and black just responded. And this is very big bottom. Very big bottom. And then, okay, let's make some aji. He caught and attaches here. And now, Iyama made big mistake. He extended at E3. He had to play just extended the other side and then try to capture. Black is really strong, so no reason, just pull back. And then white even attach it. Still black had to just block and extend. Actual game, extend and then jump. And then when white hane here, so black blocked. So later, if white plays diagonal, either he can make ko This is core, or he can connect. This is a big end game. So here he extended on the right side and he made so many points. He had to descend the other one. And it is pretty even game. Actually, this move was a little bit too much. Maybe he copied like AI style. Like AI normally play some move outside first and still live inside. But this is very small mistake, but because of this, now white is leading a lot. So white extended, then black jumped. So white played here. The meaning is if black extends, white will wedge and squeeze, and it is leather. If black connect, let's say black, and white will hane. So black on top, black top group is now alive. That's why he played here. Iyama played here, and white double hane. So because of this, now the squeeze is not working. It's atari. So he just double hane, then black cut and just capture and exchange, and then added another move, and black had to save, and white blocked here. So here, so everything is almost done. So white has now how big is it? It is very big. So, this is like a 50 points, 50, and black bottom. Black bottom. 70, but I didn't count the corner. Except corner is 70. And the top side is not a lot of points. Black has 5 points here. So, and white has here. Okay, that means if white makes just 30 points on the right side, white is winning. So what? Let's 10, 20. This is already 30. This is already 30 here. White has more points here, and there's core. I mean, even if black gets this corner, still if white makes 30, still it is playable for white. Anyway, so black. So now black's behind. So he jumped in. Iyama jumped in and cover. This is a typical good move, very famous move. It is aim for A or B, connect. So he blocked corner, and then he bump and attach. So try to make I, and then white has some weakness outside. So he used that, and then finally he just captured 2 stones, and then here black got some points, but here white had still. Now this is now certain point. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 points here, 45 points, and here has 50. So white has 95, and black I counted already here up to 70, and he gained 20 more points and 5. So it's now kind of just a even game on the board, and white play. So white won. So white here white played here, but if he just played here, it was simple win. But he attached here. Then black tried to do something more. Of course, he was behind, so he had to make something. But he made core finally. Yeah, made a core. But white had so many core threads on the bottom side. So finally, he captured. After the core fight, he captured on top. Black captured on top. But white just saved the bottom. white won the game. So this game, first it was very interesting opening. It's like a Q players game, double digit Q players game. Like just push from behind to the top. Very unusual. But when they compromised, here what black had to extend. When black pulled back, there was core big endgame left. Then because of this, black lost. Yeah, after this, just black had no chance.